What's up? 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 How you doing? Welcome to the first live stream of the news. How I see it. My name's Chaz. Um, if anything, like, comment, whatever. Please feel free to say whatever you need to say along this journey of what I'm going to be doing and how I'm going to be doing and saying it. I am not here with an agenda. I don't work for anybody but me. So, with that said, nobody's controlling the narrative here. It's my own narrative. I say what goes and I stand on it and stand by it. The things I'm going to talk about and how I'm going to talk about them. So, first things first, I guess that's in the news right now is the big Diddy situation, which is funny because it's it's like when you see the whole story in real time, like I'm 42. So I've seen this whole story actually in real time, like from the dawning of Uptown Records till now. And the story is actually sometimes when you hear so much of the other stuff that didn't make sense, this makes it all make sense. And what I'm garnering in my own personal opinion from this story of everything that I'm hearing about everybody and all the characters involved is that Uptown Records was a freaky dicky place. Like, and that was, and being that truthful, the 90s was a little fucked up. You know what? Every era has been a little fucked up. But I think that there was something about the 90s that was really like a little fucked, on treatment of women because prostitution was still in and people were used to seeing a woman out on the street selling her body to give a man the money. People were used to that. Then there came a time when it was like, oh my God, this is insane. And people still learned those bad behaviors. And when there's millions of dollars at stake, there's no telling what people are going to do to maintain those. I mean, granted, like they said, poor girl could have left a million and one times, maybe. But power and money don't make it easy to do that. It's nowhere near easy to do that. Like, it sounds good to say, like, oh yeah, she could have just left and went on with her life. And no, because sometimes you go too far in whatever it was that she was doing. Sometimes it's going too far. You can't go back to a normal life. Things you've done, you can't. What are you going to do after that? And especially if you were duped. I feel different about people when they're preyed upon. It's different. I look at it a little bit different. If you're stupid on your own, guys, that's one thing. But if you were preyed upon, your mistakes is circumstantial because you were preyed upon. Somebody actually picked you out and knew that they could do this to you, so you were targeted. A little bit different than the person that you know uh, that just is willing to take this life. I done seen girls that's willing to just live that life. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'll take 20 days for what are you talking? What are we talking about? Like, so there's plenty of girls that would and would have not. We can't say that. But foul behavior is foul behavior. I think we're gonna stand on that much at least and give that much responsibility to the man, right? I think that making music doesn't exonerate you from being a piece of shit wholeheartedly. The saddest part was that so many just watched. Like, that's the part where it gets a little weird is that so many just watched. And some participate. I think that that's what's going to really start to come out. Excuse me, more so as the participants. as time goes, the story's only shit only rolls downhill. And as the story progresses, there's more stuff like, and I think that like honestly, they didn't even touch the surface yet of really what went down. Like I think she just blackened his eye a little bit. You know, there's gonna be way more to come. And I mean, shit, it is what it is. I could say that his timing was bad. There's a lot of things right now working against him. And that's what really fussed it up. Like the whole, but I said this a few months ago that somebody he pissed off. He didn't make a payment to somebody or somebody in this line of business that, you know, knew him, fucked with him, and kept protection of the things like this from getting out. He doesn't have that shield anymore. He's not the golden boy anymore. They found somebody else. And as he goes down I'm just wondering who's going to get out along with him, along for the journey, because there was a lot of people playing in that pool of minors. Like, and there's a few other artists that are called out, but everybody acts like they didn't hear the names. So, for now, but as stuff starts coming out, more and more people are going to start telling the stories. And that puts a lot at stake for a lot of people. I think that most of these artists, they never think that a lot of things that they was going to come back to bite them in the ass. Like, and that's where a lot of it goes. Okay. Well, enough people have talked about that. Move on to the next thing. The recent T.I. and King situation. Father and son.